Hello, never split the party tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pirate Emblem with me, BlueAnkylo. Pirate Emblem 4 to be precise. Anyway, you guys should know the game by now. We're still in the early phases of Chapter 3. We've already done a good portion of our inventory management and arena fighting, although there will still be some more of that. Primarily, you know, we've got these cool brave swords. I left it in the castle because who needs it? But, you know, we'll be able to use the brave swords to grind up some levels with some people that aren't too good in the arena. In fact, it seems like to beat the arena, it's basically mandatory. You've got a brave sword anyway, or a brave lance, or a brave axe. So I'm not, like, it doesn't feel that bad. Anyway, we're done turn 3. Yeah, we're really far into the mission, clearly. We split our party into 3 groups, which theoretically will be strong enough to defeat 3 groups of enemies. And I also split off Sigurd and Quan, our strongest units, to go try to save some villages. We'll see if this strategy works. I don't really have any foreknowledge of this chapter, so I don't really know. Thank you, train. I'm sure you guys can hear that. That one's loud today. We live in the city. Usually don't hear trains at night. But anyway, hopefully this plan works. I should have left a save state after all the arena-ing, so that when inevitably everyone dies to Bonites here in the next turn, I can reload without having to restart the chapter from scratch and come up with a different plan. But it's fine. You know, we'll work with it. If I have a grand disaster and everyone dies and there's no recovery, then I will do the grinding off camera. I won't do the arena-ing on camera a second time anyway. So we might have slightly different level ups. But let's not give up yet. I just noticed an awful lot of units coming to my poor no-horse team. And unfortunately, the bandits continue to do what bandits do. Now, I probably didn't need to rush. I just feel like last chapter I missed a really important town that had an item in it. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen again, so let's go. And, I mean, I have, like, I think it's 10 turns to save them. And now I could about face with Sigurd and try to lure these guys over against him. Let's deal with this least complicated sections first. Least complicated section, this group looks like we can probably handle it. Aideen, I assume she doesn't have, like, pursuit or anything, right? No special skills. She just does a good amount of fire damage, which should make it easier for someone else to finish this guy off. Because this is the most dangerous unit in this group. Mid-ear with a killer bow and pursuit always has a chance to 1 round, but it's not particularly high at 13 damage per hit. 10 damage times 2. Can Finn just kill this guy instantly with his Brave Lance? 15 damage? Yeah, okay, this is probably the way we do it then. This is the hardest hitting enemy. Get rid of him first. And then we've got less problems. And I like Finn. I think Finn's a good dude. Alright, now, these guys all have javelins, which theoretically puts Aideen in a bit of a bad spot. It would be nice to end one of their lives. I don't think they can kill her with 2 hits, but I could be wrong. I'm hoping for either a crit or... and I don't know, I'm just hoping for a crit. Come on, mid-ear. That was kind of poor. So this is not working. He's in a bad position. I can't really use him to block Aideen, and I can't let him take more than, like, 1... Oh, I got... No, this is all gonna fall apart. Please dodge. I know the odds are not really in your favor, but please dodge anyway. Alright. So when we restart the map, we're gonna keep... If I do split the forces, I'm gonna keep Sigurd with the team until we've wiped this group out. Like, yeah. I mean, there's no way. He could have taken 1 hit, but not 2. Actually, Midir could have taken 2 hits. He's got a... I always forget, Midir has a surprising amount of defense. I'm not sure who they'll go for. Aideen has the least defense, but she hits back with fire. At least she's not like an undefended priest now. 6 defense. Man, that's still a lot of damage. 28 minus 6 is 22. If they both hit her, they'd kill her. She's got 32 avoid. I mean, the odds are still pretty low, because they're only going to have a 42% chance. Hitting twice at 42%, it could happen. I think she's the only one they could kill. Alec, actually, no, they could kill Alec. Yeah, they'll probably... No, they can't kill him, because I moved him back far enough that they both, only one can attack him. That's great. Alright, that was supposed to be the easy group. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I was a little bit too aggressive going for these pirates. Last chapter, not aggressive enough. This chapter, too much. Alright, so... just want to see how Aaron looks. Sorry, that is not a kill. What if we try to focus on the boss? 28 times 2. Yeah! Get the most dangerous one gone, and then that improves our odds. Lex is so good. He is promoted. He does have a pretty awesome ring. Maybe what I should do with him is just have everyone else abandoned. Everyone else just runs away. I guess, you know, Aaron can help because they can't get her in the forest. She can fly out of their range, but we just run away. Okay, I got a plan. It's a genius plan. This is not my smartest idea, but what I'm gonna try to do is get a crit and kill him in 1 hit, so that everything's super happy and Noish does not take counter damage. I knew that would happen. So, my plan was to hit and run, and if I got hit, move far enough away. Only 2 of them could attack him, technically. But I was going to use Beowulf to try to block one side so that he could only take 1 hit. It wasn't necessary, but... I mean, that was a good strategy, right? She doesn't have Pursuit. She's got Crit. Beowulf, unfortunately... That's 18 damage. Is that another kill? That is another kill, with no risk, or very, very low risk of taking counter. Alright, this is working way too well. I mean, 90%. 1 out of 10 he misses, and I'm sad. I could have attacked with Aaron instead. I think she would have been safer, but... I mean, 90%. If you can't roll the dice on 90, then... get out of here. Alright, 2 hits is not going to kill Beowulf. Unless my math is way off. But 10 damage. We're looking 15 damage per hit. That's not going to kill him. Erin, she got 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She can definitely get out of their range. So if she takes a hit... that's not the end of the world. I could just, you know, try to steal some money. I mean, I don't know. Do they have any money? I don't think it's worth it for 1,000. Yeah, this is fine. To be honest, I think they'll both suicide themselves on Lex. But she did get her 60%. That's fine. I had a lucky dodge or 2 this round, so that's fine. She'll get healed up soon enough by Ethelyn. She can't take any more damage. This means if this guy attacks... well, whoever he attacks, he'll die on the counter. Yeah, okay, that was better than I thought would happen. This one's fairly straightforward as well. Now, if it triggers the mages, things are going to get hairy, but... just don't tell Harry about it. 28 damage. 38 damage. Not a kill. Because it doesn't really matter what weapon he uses here. It's going to take 2 hits no matter what. The Steel Lance is cheaper. It doesn't really matter, though, but... It's not like other Fire Emblems where the steel one weighs you down and lowers your accuracy or something. I wonder... Maybe what I should have tried to do was set up a shot when this guy hits the beach before he moves into range of the mages so that I can stay out of their range. Maybe. Alright, Sigurd. Maybe you could just one-round this guy. I know, I'm ignoring the terrible stuff in the middle. Sigurd, yeah, I mean, he's too good. He does have 2 rings, so it's less surprising that he's amazing, but... The rings make the man too experienced. So we just burned 5,000 gold and basically nothing for experience, but it's okay. He should be able to save that village at least. And then, can we save our lives here, is the question. Maybe, we can't really pull back. I mean, we could. Technically, we should be able to clean up the Armor Knights fairly quick. And then we'll have more forces, plus we can maybe set up a good dance next turn. But with no Kanto, it's kind of a brutal backstep. Kind of curious to see how far these guys will move over the road, but I think we can get out of range of them for another turn, although we might take a couple of arrows. Maybe. Maybe what I'll set up is Jamka, if I can, to counter on an arrow or two, as long as he's out of range of the axe guys. Yeah, that's fair. So we would like to heal Holin. I think I'm gonna... She'll be out of range, almost for sure. Oops. A little bit too far. Oh, I'm pushing my luck. I know, I'm definitely pushing my luck. Alright, axe guys cannot... I knew exactly how far he could move. I'm getting more familiar. I did not correctly anticipate the steel bow on the general. I didn't notice that. In fact, I didn't even know generals could use steel bows. Somehow that data never clicked into my head. So that guy's kind of a jerk, I gotta admit. This guy right here. So I could put, theoretically, Jamka on this tile, and he can counter 1 bow knight. I could put him on this tile, but then the axe guys, he'd be hit by a general, an axe guy, and 2 bow guys. That's probably too much. 11 defense isn't bad. If he gets hit, though, these guys hit really hard. And they're fairly accurate. 86 hit rate versus 30 dodge, even with the Rake Assist bonus and 20 from the forest. I wouldn't trust that. So we're gonna move him down and then dance him into the lower forest. And we're just gonna hope that we can pull this off next turn. We bought ourselves a turn. It put the calves a little bit closer, so we've got a little bit more backup. I mean, they still have to deal with their 2, but we will have a little bit of assistance. We could send Arden. Maybe I should have deployed Arden. Maybe I needed him. Alright, let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? Aggroing the whole map with foot units. Alright, so the general's gonna attack Ira. Oh, he's not. He's dumb. Alright, well this works out. This works out good for me. Now, I feel like Jamka's got a reasonable chance of killing here, right? Yeah? The good news is, like, most of these units aren't particularly strong. There's just a lot of them. So if we can thin the herd a little bit, maybe snipe the boss. There's still a lot of shots coming in next round from Cav. Also, I'm trusting AD not to die here, right? I like the little map. Maybe I should just turn all the animations off at some point to save time, but they are neat because they have different map animations for combat. That's a different fireball than you see in the full animation. Oh, good. The mages are headed our way too. I mean, that's good for Quan. Yeah, these Cav. It's a good thing I sent Cav to the west and east because they're gonna be required in the center very quickly. So I think Beowulf will survive here. I mean, as far as I knew, the math checked out. I didn't really want to send him to the west, but like I didn't have any I didn't really have anyone else, and I think, you know, if I'd only sent Lex and Finn, essentially, that would be a little bit short on units. Maybe this works. Maybe my strategy is amazing. I don't know. Alright, well, nobody died yet. Blue. So, Aideen took 1 hit, but she could have taken 2 hits, right? Assumedly. 24 damage, minus 6, 18. Yeah, she could have, yeah, of course. 41 minus 23, yeah. So I didn't actually put anyone in danger there. Like, that was a safe move, even though she got lucky and dodged 1. Well, I say that. 76. Nah, the chance of them getting hit twice is pretty low. So this is average amount of damage, and even if she got hit twice, she wouldn't have died. Same with Beowulf. Same with everybody, actually. Nobody was in risk that turn. That was good. Alright, Sigurd. Can't quite attack, but next turn he'll start saving. Next turn he'll save the village, and then he can canto down and start helping. Speaking of cantoing, let's kill this guy and start cantoing over to pirate number 4, I guess. So we definitely don't. I feel like I've rushed to save the villages more than necessary, but it was also totally okay. All right, now down here, Erin's gonna need some heals, and it's gonna take her a while to get back. Beowulf also needs heals, but maybe I just let him get this kill. 90%. Who wants to take the risk? Maybe Noish. I mean, I kind of want more units over here. Whatever. Noish is not going to contribute enough to make that much difference. Just get the kill, move along. I don't want to take the 90% on Noish, or on Beowulf. And honestly, more importantly, we just need to get Ethlyn over there so she can start healing people, probably. We could just return people. Would that save a turn? Not really. It might have been like I could run Lex to the right, have her return him, and then move over. But I don't know if that would have made much difference. Oh, that was kind of silly. I didn't double check. She's not super safe. Yeah, not even remotely safe there. Okay, that was dumb. I thought I had more space there. Oops. Let's keep Beowulf down because he's already injured. And let's get on the road. Alright, so you know how it is. Can we kill these two? Oh, Finn can kill anything, yeah. Nothing to worry about with Finn. Never forget, brave lance for life. So this should let us canto into the fray. So next turn, assuming we survive another turn, he'll be able to help out in the middle. Yeah. Never change. So I'm going to rush him up. Theoretically, we could try to make a line now with some sturdy units if I need to. And Aideen... What's more important? I mean, dealing with these guys up here is pretty important. We could just move everyone out of his range, practically, except for Aideen. Let's leave her for a second. I probably want to do a good dance this turn. This is probably mandatory for surviving here. If everybody kills a unit and we dance and get 4 more kills, we should be fine. So what, like we want, like, Lewin to kill the boss, if he can? He can't, well, he might. He'll do 48 damage, but he might get an adept. And he's got pretty good chance. I'd say he has a reasonably high chance of getting an adept on him. He might one-round that. So then... So if I do the dance, someone here, here, and here. That way Lewin gets the shot on the boss. So we have to, you have to clear some stuff out first. The person standing here attacks that one. The person standing here attacks one of those. The person standing here could attack that one or could canto back. So let's see if Azel in the lower position makes sense. Oh, this guy's like practically dead. Yeah, right. Anybody could do that then. What kind of speed are we looking at? These guys are weighed down significantly. Steel bow is at 0. Look at that. Elfire actually outspeeds an archer. Amazing. But we would need 4 more magic to kill him before we get a counter. That's fine. Boss has 3 grand. I'm just trying to think if I want Dew to try anything. It's pretty low priority, but you never know. Healing-wise, they're actually all pretty healthy. I think we'll be okay, you know? I think we'll be okay. I think the least amount of damage we're going to get, or the least number... Well, Midir doesn't have too many targets, but he actually does pretty good damage, especially if he crits. I'm just trying to decide who gets the first kill, basically. Could be a range 2 unit. A range 2 unit that we want to dance. Let's just do Jemka. It's overkill, make no mistake. But because he doesn't have a horse, he doesn't have a whole lot of options for moving up and then coming back kind of stuff. So at least this way he gets a kill and we can dance him for another kill probably. Alright, now whoever ends in this square has to canto there. That's a good option for Midir. Maybe. 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but then not 9. This tile might not work out quite perfectly. Could go this way. Let's take this shot. We need to do some chip damage on these big tanky Axe Knights anyway. I would love to see a crit or an adept or 2 adepts. Good job, Midir. That might have been a cost actually. I can't remember if he's got adept or a cost. Alright, that was definitely a cost. Good job. Very nice. Okay, so the plan was to have Lewin attack the boss. We also could put like a Myrmidon there. Like Ira could probably wreck this guy. 20 damage times 1 billion. She'll take a lot of damage if she gets hit, but I mean that's kind of why I like starting with ranged magic attacks first. There's no counters. We've also got Holin. Holin might just go after this guy. If he gets 1 kill with a silver sword, that's fair. It's not guaranteed, though. He needs, like, a Luna proc, probably, to get the kill. I'm gonna go with this. I should have moved Requisite up first, so she could provide some evasion. But, we're good. He did not get the kill, but it's nearly dead. The trains are out there, tooting their horns like mad. Alec, man, I don't know about Alec. I wonder if Alec could attack and then get into his position. But he also needs healing, so Now, we could put Rakwa whatever here so that she can heal and then get a dance to move again. That's not a terrible use of the dance either. Like, just to double check here. He would survive, and he'll get 2 attacks, and he might not get hit anyway. Sure. We need to do some chip damage, and then we can Kanto him out of the way. Sure. There you go, Alec. You helped. And then... I mean, I don't know if it's even worth... Yeah, okay. I wanted to move her up earlier anyway, so that her charm bonus is helping us out. So getting her into position here is not bad. Alright, so does this mean that Azel has to kill this archer on his own? He doesn't do enough damage, though, is the problem. We're gonna do the dance here. Does Lewin do enough damage? No, he actually does less damage, technically. But also less chance to get hit. What if we hit him with Dew? 3 damage. That's not enough, is it? Big Tone. It's 1 short. Dew? Come on, Dew. So I still have her Physic as an option. Although I'll probably just have her kill this guy. I feel like I'm running out of attacks here very quickly, and I haven't even thought about this guy yet. I kind of thought I'd get a little bit further. Just trying to think priorities here. Definitely killing him, or killing the axe guys, because they have the steel axes. If they do manage to connect, they're going to do the most damage. The bows are less risky. So I don't think Ira's going to get 2 hits unless I put her here. Can she just solo one of these guys? Probably, but it's not guaranteed. Wonder if she could... If I'd given her an Armor Slayer... There is a lot of armor on this map. You could have made a good argument for an Armor Slayer. Just take out the boss on her own. Alright, I think we go for this. This archer is just too close. He can hit too many people and Kanto out of it. So, easy kill, no risk of missing. She did not get Astra on either strike, so I'm kind of glad I went with that. And then we're going to go from here. Big hit on the boss, and we might kill him, depending on activations. I do think Lewin has a pretty high chance of getting at least 1 adept out of 4 shots. Or 3 shots. And it looks like at some point he won somehow. It's a little bit hard to keep track. But that was good. 1 round in the boss. Means the dance this still might work. I don't actually have anybody that's going to get on the 3rd slot. Or the 4th slot. I don't get a perfect dance. I thought I had it set up, but it's more important. It just doesn't matter. We have to get a kill one way or the other. It's just more important to get kills, and the dance just is the same thing. It just transfers 1 attack into 1 kill, whether I move Azel into that spot or not. Look at that. Strength, skill, speed. Perfect if he was not a mage. Well, there's 4 enemies. If I can somehow kill Axe Guy and the boss and maybe 1 archer, I think we'll be okay. But I don't think 2 archers could kill anybody either. Everyone's at full HP, so if we can stay at full HP, I actually think we're fine. The trick will be killing this guy. Yeah, as long as we can kill this guy, and I think... Now, keep in mind, I have a couple dance choices here. The way this has worked out, I could dance Raquies's Lewin, and Jamka, or Midir, Ira, and Azel. Now, Lewin's the better mage. Jamka's the better archer marginally, although it's pretty equal at the moment. And Ira is probably better than Raquizis at damage. So do we go for those ones? I was really sort of thinking Lewin. Now, maybe what I should do is just figure out who could one-round this. If there's anyone that can one-round the commander, they get priority, basically. If that's possible. So we're looking at 11 defense or 4 resistance and 3 speed. So could Azel do it? His Elfire gives him 3 speed, which is a tie, which is not a double, which means no. So then could Lewin do it? Definitely has the speed to double. He will hit for 28 damage minus 4. So 24 times 2 for sure. That gives him to 48. And then, I mean, it's all up to whether or not adept or critical procs. Basically comes down to adept or critical, but Lewin has, or Azel has no chance. What about Aira? She would do, let's see, so much math. 33 steel blade damage, and definitely a double. 33 minus 11 is 22. So she hits for 44. Again, she needs a skill activation to win, which means basically Astra is the only thing that will get her the win. Astra is pretty good, but technically Lewin has 2 options, either a crit or an adept. Other than that, I don't think anyone else is going to have better odds. The archers will risk counterfire. So I guess I give it to Lewin. I should have ended Midir's turn here. That would have been way better. But I didn't plan it out well enough, so, you know. I thought I had a good plan. I mean, I had a good plan. This is still probably okay. I'd say we're 90% safe with what we're going to do here. Even if we don't get this kill, Rayquizis can kill him, and Jamka can kill the knight, the armor knight, and that just leaves 2 bow knights, which is not the end of the world. Yeah, that's too bad. We could have got that kill with a skill, but such is our lot. Yeah, my plan will work. I mean, I didn't do the math for her, but I figured she'd be accurate enough to get 1 hit in for at least 5 or 10 damage, you know. Alright, both bosses dead. That was the most dangerous. And, Jamka... I'm a little bit worried about... If anyone's in trouble, it's Sylvia. Maybe we'll put well... They can only shoot her once, actually. No, they can Kanto. Never forget Kanto. But yeah, we need to kill the axe guy, because he's got a big axe. Sylvia's actually probably our weakest link right now. I guess I should do some quick math on whether or not I just killed her. She's pretty dodgy, though, right? She's light. Jamka, come on. Archers stop being bad, basically. So, 2 defense. 23 damage is 21 damage. Yeah, she'd be dead. 31 avoid. 50-50. She's got a 1 in 4 chance of dying if they both go for her. Assuming they have the movement, and they probably do. What about if we go with Do instead? 4 defense. Not much better, but more avoid. Because I could put Do here to block it. I didn't really plan out Sylvia very much. Nobody needs heals, right? I mean, Midir will be fine. I don't know if the AI will be smart enough to go after my dancer, but I kind of think they would. Funny how close this is to super safe. Just one... I don't know. I think if I'd put Midir here and he'd got danced, we could have... Midir could have killed one of these guys, or at least stood here. Well, they might have been able to go around the other way anyway. It's hard to say. Just trying to decide if it's worth physicking or not. I could just kill this guy on the counter, so it makes more sense to put her in the forest and heal somebody. Which is basically just mid-year. Yeah, because I could have full healed him, I definitely should have moved him, I guess. That's pretty good experience. And yeah, she'll win on the counter on that. So I guess that's the question with Do here. Dang. Let's see what the odds are hitting him are. 52%, huh? That's on the road. So 42% if he's on plane, but that's a road tile. He's got 44. She's got 31. I don't think the difference in speed means he's safer because of the road. Like, that 10% difference is kind of nice for her. And we lost Rayquiz's bonus. I think it just comes down to the RNG at this point. There's not much else I can do, I think. There's not much else I can do. And I don't want him to be, like, in a tile they can shoot either, so... Well, I guess we'll see what happens. That's it. Let's see if I've bit off more than I can chew. I mean, we came real close to being safe. I think it's basically 75% chance to be safe, and a 25% chance of... Oh, never mind. They attacked Holden. We're fine. And there's no way they can kill him, right? I mean, like I said, I don't know how smart the AI is, so who knows if they know which of my guys to target. They went with Holden. Holden can't counterattack, so it's sensible. But they also had 0% odds of kill, so. And goodbye, Final Armor Knight. Alright, so all that's left is that mage group, honestly. I'd say this has gone on pretty well. It's hard to set up your fights to be 100% safe all the time. It takes a lot more planning and probably more like game knowledge than I have, because I mean, I don't know this game as well as certain people, obviously. Certain people being anyone who's played it before. Alright, save another village. All we're losing out here by killing the pirate is not getting the 5,000 due stealing gold, which we could have got, but we get almost that much money from capping it anyway. And because they have, sometimes they have items, or they give you stat ups or something. I think it's better, it's probably better to lose 1,000 gold comparatively and get the item than to let it burn down just so you can get the due hit. Now, you might be able to time it so that you can get the 5,000 gold and, like, still have some city left and the item at the same time, but Alright, so, let's see. Aideen probably wants to heal Holin. Ethlyn is also available to heal. Aaron needs some heals. We actually have a couple turns before these guys get to us, so that's not too bad. Let's deal with, yeah, let's just work on the pirate. Can't quite block them, but actually we can, yeah. No city burning for you. You're denied. Okay. So then we got 2 more bow knights to kill. Let's see, who wants the kills? Azel, kinda. Now they're only level 8, so we're not really getting a ton of experience. I should definitely give them to whoever's at the lowest level. Because otherwise we're not getting much. So Do, yeah, Do needs a kill. I mean, if I could do it, I would do it. Oh yeah, Sylvia could try to get a kill. She can do 3 damage. She's about as good as Do. Let me, you know, the easier way to check levels. There's a screen for that. Do's the lowest, Sylvia's the lowest, Arden, Aaron, Alec, Noish. So that means, well, basically Azel and Lewin, because the mages, right? Mages need lovin'. We're gonna get into charm range, that's all. I can't remember. I don't think we double with Azel with the Elfire, but we should double with Thunder, right? I think I did the math last turn. Yeah. So surprise, surprise, mages are still pretty good. I know it's a big shocker to everybody. If we can just get Azel to level 20, though, man. And I bet you Lewin as well. If both of these guys get mounts at level 20, they're going to be so good. Like, they're already pretty good. Just not on a horse. Skill, speed, defense. Hey, good job, Lewin. He's so much faster. I assume his bloodline, Forseti, the wind magic, gives him a lot of speed growth. So fast. Definitely better than Azel. The fire blood. Alright, so that's... we're pretty much secure now. Alright. We just gotta deal with some mages. And start working towards the castle. So, Fortify is an AoE healing. We got Steel Sword. Maybe, in the nature of trying to save time here, maybe what Sigurd should do next turn is lure out, like, this guy, if we can lure him. And then maybe that'll lure the army away from the ballista. And then the mages are going to take a couple turns to get to us anyway. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I should keep an eye on love points. So... Physic is pretty good for experience. I like that. HP, strength, luck. Not great, but enough. Alright, let me just, tab over to my, my love chart. It's not very complicated, I just never remember. So, Ira plus Dew. Ira's over here. Now, there is some mechanics for, jealousy. It's... I don't know how it works. It's something about girls being beside other girls, beside a guy that they like. And there's some sort of stealing of love points that goes on. It's all very mysterious to me, though. Holin actually will get a girlfriend one day, but it's not time. Jamka, unfortunately, does not get a girlfriend. Alec definitely doesn't get a girlfriend, and I don't feel bad about it at all. Sylvia will get a boyfriend on this map. We just haven't seen them yet. Finn, sadly, does not get a girlfriend, one way or the other. Doesn't get either. We're going to find Azel's girlfriend on this map, too. Midir is already settled down. Eflin's already settled down, and she's going to heal up here. My goal in life is to get Eflin to level 20, but that'll happen no matter what. Actually, my real goal in life is to get requisites. The requisite princess to level 20, and that's the tough one. So because her and Beowulf are supposed to match up, she's a good person to heal him. I feel like that's a sensible choice, because then they're ending their turn together and also building love. Alright, Lex, you did a good job up on the west. Noish, you, well, you went west, and, Aaron helped. I think Aaron's gonna go pick up that brave sword. She's pretty fast, she can just go there and pick it up. Someone should really have it, and I feel bad I didn't bring it with us. I know lots of people want it, but you can't have it. Sylvia, right, no boyfriends yet, so let's... trying to see who's the most valuable dance right now. Probably something like this. I didn't really prepare a dance, but by moving her up, that means she'll be in position to move up and dance again next turn, rather than being stuck behind everybody. Besides, Finn and Lewin are both very strong. So I might as well move them up if I can. Alright, well, let's do a couple more turns. Maybe we can take the castle this episode. I think I might have forgot about Quan. So, yeah, I forgot about Quan. I could have got a kill. I could have started moving him back.